What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is from Couples Court. All right, I'm not going to hold you. Let's go in.
This is the case of Johnson versus Monet. You all are dating, you're coming up on a year, and you're already having trust issues. Mr. Johnson, you fell in love with a reality TV star, but now you've got some concerns. You got a big decision to make. Tell us about that.
I really like Kiana, and basically, before I pack up my life from Chicago and move to Las Vegas, I want to make sure that that she's 100% with me. It would be a lot, about an $8,000 to $10,000 move for me to pack up and leave to Vegas. Also, I would have to start my clientele all over again. So I'm risking a lot by leaving Chicago, going to Vegas to be with Kiana.
So you met and fell in love with a reality bad girl, and you're trying to make sure she's actually gonna be your good girl.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Now, Miss Monet, you were on the Bad Girls Club. Are you being a bad girl?
No, I'm not. I'm really a good girl. Like, it hard.
Yo, first of all, wait a minute, bruh. You're moving from Chi-Town to Vegas. I'm not mad at that move, but it's gonna cost you 8 to 10 grand to do that. And you're doing it for a bad girl? You're doing it for a bad girl? Give me a worse reason to move than to move for a bad girl. Give me a worse reason. I don't think you can give me a worse reason to make this move, for real. She's a reality TV show host or star, or I guess self-proclaimed or whatever, and she was on the Bad Girls Club. There is no worse scenario than this. I'm skeptical already. Let's go in.
I have a good heart, and he knows that. And just because I'm a bad girl doesn't mean I do bad things.
He has some concerns that you're cheating. What are you here to prove?
I'm here to prove that if I've been on FaceTime and talking to you for 8-9 months now, and I'm still talking to you and I haven't got anything or any dates or anything romance, honey, that's proof enough that I'm in this. I mean, I think it is. I'm sacrificing at this point.
I mean, but at the same time, if I text you at 6 o'clock and you read the message at 6:02, but you reply back at 9 p.m., it's a problem with that.
I was at a booking, okay? I had work to do.
That's what she say.
The club, you saw it on Snapchat.
No, I did not.
I was at a booking.
Actually,
I can't have my phone.
the situation that I'm talking
This is
about.
why you don't date a bad girl.
We might as well talk to each other because they're not talking to each other. They're not even here. So how you doing?
They have got trust.
One thing I'll say though, is I'll get back to it. Let's go in.
Issues out the wazoo.
What you up to?
She doesn't trust him, he doesn't trust her. They have got...
So,
all right, so here's the deal. I am watching this. You all are not talking to each other. You all are not having conversation with each other.
You try to overtalk her, she try to overtalk you.
that's the
Y'all
problem.
are miss
It's
each other.
always a miscommunication. Kiana wants us to run the relationship. She want to be the man. She don't want to be submissive. She don't want to be the woman.
That is not true.
That's very true.
I actually enjoy being submissive when I have a man that lets me, that I can be submissive
You can't
with.
tell your man what to do. Let your man be a man.
So, Mr. Johnson, what do you have to support your belief that she is in fact cheating?
For one, nobody even knows she's in a relationship. She won't even post me on her social media. Everybody knows about her on my end. When I asked her why haven't she posted me on her social media, she gave me a weak excuse saying that her fans would be, mad if she's in a relationship.
That's not what I said. I said I don't want my fans to start going to your page and being rude to you and saying the things they say to me because my fans are crazy and I don't want him to go through that.
AKA
I want to
cop-out.
keep him safe from all the bad end of being a celebrity. It's hard.
With the court.
Yo, her fans are crazy. By default, I would say by default they crazy if they following her. She's a bad girl. Why she got fans? They're automatically crazy. And I'm sure bad girls want to do bad things together and they want they bad girl leaders to be bad. So they're not gonna want to see her with no other dude because This is about us women. F all these ninjas and F all of this. And I'm sure she's getting that whole. Now, if it was a white guy, she might get some praise. If it was a white guy, she might get, hey, girl, like Gabrielle Sidibe did, you know? Nothing but praise and adoration if it was a white guy. But since it's a brother, girl, you could do better than him. He ain't nothing. Look at him. He's God. You can do way better than him. Now, let me say this. She is what I would call, she's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. She's a cute BBW. You have some that's not cute, and you have some that are cute. She happens to be part of the cute BBW. I found her skin. She seemed to have beautiful skin. My number one turn on for women is skin. That's number one. If you got great skin, that is my number one turn on, and then everything else from there. But she seemed to be cute, have great skin and everything, but you know, I can't think of a worse reason for a brother to move than to move. If he's gonna move to Vegas, get your own place. Don't get a place with her. Don't get a place with her. Why you think she would want to share a place with you when she don't even want to share you on her social media? So you think she want to be seen with you in public? Just a question. You think she want to be seen with you in public and she won't even put you on her social media platforms? Nothing but red flags for me right now. Let's go back in.
Does its own research, and we found on your Twitter where you posted this beautiful picture, and you have my beautiful lady.
So he's claiming you.
I like the picture so people can see that I liked it, so it's not like.
She liked the picture.
Okay, you like you don't like the fact that he's claiming you, that he's saying, look, this is my woman. He's telling the world, he's proclaiming it to the world. You're not proclaiming to the world that this is your man. You see why that's a problem.
But that's cute the first few months it is. But God, I'm still a girl. Like, there's things I need, like, I just need certain things, okay? Like, I just can't. I get bored.
All right,
it's been 8 months. I'm tired of talking on the phone. I'm tired of doing that. Come see me. Let's go on a romantic, let's do something.
Rewind.
Okay, hold on. Let me say something. Miss Monet, hold up. Wait.
You sure? Oh, we're doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
All right, have you told the world that you're still single?
Yes.
No, I've never said that. I've never said I'm single. I never say I'm
either.
single. I never do any of that.
Okay, so you
a
don't
lot of
post
celebrities keep their relationships private for the one reason, so the other person won't have to get the backlash that we get, that we deal with on a daily basis.
She does make a valid argument that celebrities, keep their relationships private.
Everybody
And she's
knows.
trying to protect you.
That's
Do
not true.
you accept that?
No, I do not, because at the end of the day, yes, she a celebrity, but at the same time, that backlash don't bother. I got tough skin, so I'm not worried about that.
Do you have any other reasons to believe that she's cheating besides her not changing her status or letting the world know?
So she asked me to go to a Miami trip, spur of the moment Miami trip. When I told her that I couldn't come, what she did was she told me that, oh, well, my friend, her boyfriend's flying down there, and he's gonna fly a few of his homeboys down there. We all gonna rent a house out together. So once I told her how I felt about that, I'm just playing. It's not gonna be nobody. I was just saying that to see what you was gonna say, see how you feel about it.
How did you feel about that?
I wasn't, like, if I'm rocking with you, I'm not expecting you to be sleeping in no house with other men.
But she backed away from that. So what did she ultimately leave you thinking what kind of trip she was taking?
Oh, it was just gonna be her friend, and her friend's boyfriend. But
Just the three of them.
Just the three of them.
and not to mention, when she was in Miami, and I FaceTimed her, it took about 2 hours for her to FaceTime me back. She said she was in a room with another friend that met them down there in Miami. I don't know if this friend was a female or a male. All I know is that it took her 3 hours to respond back to my call.
You called me one time and I was late. That's because I was getting ready for my booking. I think he's just a very insecure person, and I can't deal with that because in my realm of work, we're gonna argue all the time.
Miss Monet, I gotta ask the hard question. Did you sleep with someone else while you were in Miami?
No, never would I do that. Didn't kiss anyone, didn't even hug no one long. Nothing.
Wait, did you see how she slipped that? You see how she slipped that in there?
Didn't hug
your body
anyone.
long.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I'm
So,
making a joke.
I would have to believe her. I don't think she messed around with him on in Miami. I don't think she messed around on him. She got to find a way to manage relationships and still be a celebrity. You know, I am not so against her keeping things a secret and her, you know, keeping things discreet. I can understand her protecting him. And I think he needs, if he's dating a celebrity, he needs to be cool with that. But you know, if you're dating a celebrity, you want to kind of flex. You know what I mean? You want to kind of flex. Say, hey, look, I got this celebrity. Look who I'm dating. This, that, and the third. You kind of want to show her off. He did show her off. Showed her picture off, and you know, she liked the picture or whatever. But I think he is going to have to play it a little bit more cool and let her do her Hollywood thing. I mean, you know, you can be her peace. You can be her release from all of the Hollywood stuff when she comes home to you. It don't seem like she want to merge worlds, at least not yet. But you're going to move to Vegas with her, you know, I don't know. I guess I can kind of understand why he's a little excited. He got a celebrity. She's cute, a little fluffy, you know, no offense, but she is a little fluffy, a BBW. But he got a celebrity. It's probably, honestly, probably the best he's gonna do in his life. So he's a little excited. So I can kind of understand him moving to Vegas, even risking his career and moving in with her. But she's a bad girl. I mean, I understand. It's almost like watching a car accident or like a Grand Prix race, right? You're excited. You see the excitement. You see everything going on. Everything is going fast paced, but you know it's going to be an accident. Okay, you know somebody's car going to flip over, and there's going to be an accident somewhere, and it's just it's almost like that's the best scenario or example I can kind of give right now. Is, you know, it's going to be an accident. Is a Grand Prix race, but let's go back in.
No, like church hugs only. Like it was nothing going on.
church hug. like this, like that. That's
No
what.
full body contact.
Yeah, I feel like he knows that deep inside, but he's just so freaking crazy. Like it's just, I don't understand it. Cause I'm not like that. Like I don't worry. I don't think he's doing any. I don't worry too much because if you don't trust someone, you shouldn't be with them anyway. Cause that's just a headache. So I give you trust. Like.
Mr. Johnson, do you have any other reasons not to trust her?
Yes, sir. She say that I don't step up, be a man, and try to take her out, this and the other. I planned the whole trip to Vegas, fight night weekend. The week before I flew out, Kiana ignored my text messages and calls the whole week.
She goes ghost.
She went ghost. When I flew out to Vegas that day, I called Kiana. She hit me back at 1 a.m. At that point, I'm like, you know, I don't even want to deal with this no more. So I spent the entire Vegas weekend trip without even seeing her.
The week leading up to that, she ignores you.
Yes.
Let me tell you the truth.
All right, let's hear
Miss
it.
Monet, what's your side of the
Call
story?
me. Oh, my homeboys done convinced me to come watch the fight in Vegas. We gonna come out there. I'm gonna see you when I get out there. Though. I'm gonna come. So he never planned it for me because I would have really been flattered if he really came out there to see me. Like, cause he never does anything. So that would have just made me like. But let's be honest. Him and his homeboys planned it. They got a hotel. He didn't even stay at my house. He got a hotel with his homeboys.
Miss Monet, regardless of whether he was coming out with his homeboys or not, if your significant other, if your boyfriend's coming out to the town you live in, you make time to see him.
I did. You didn't let me finish. He's lying to y'all. Let me tell you the rest. Okay, so after he gets there, he talked crap and told our mutual friend that I was talking crap about her.
No.
Because he was mad that I didn't see him as fast as he had wanted me to in that
all
day.
right.
Now, what kind of man does something like that? That's
Miss Monet.
drama.
Miss Monet.
And I was done after that. Don't want to see
So-
you.
So,
Hold on, I'm done.
Miss Monet, you are saying that
I was done after that. Didn't want to see you. and you moving out to Vegas, why? For that? If her temperament is that, she's a bad girl. First of all, you can't have high expectations, okay? Let's start there, okay? And number two, she just writes you off, don't want to see you after that. What makes you think she's built for a long-term relationship? Just a question. Am I getting this wrong? Somebody put it in the comments. Help a brother out, help me out. What is it that why do he think that this is going to work? Why do he think this is she's built for a long-term relationship? Is he even built for a long-term relationship? They're having this much drama already. So why go through this? You know, if anything, I can understand him wanting to be closer to his girl, but if you're going to move to Vegas, get your own place, okay? Because a breakup is imminent, all right? And you're going to need space to move around, all right? Let's go back in.
All of this is because you're a celebrity. He doesn't understand the world you're living in, and the things that you're doing and the things that you've done are because of your celebrity status. And you're saying unequivocally you're not cheating.
No.
That is
I
why.
just want some of that, and I can't even get that. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do. If I can't even get that,
look,
like, you know what I'm
All right,
saying?
so hold on.
Girl, it's too much.
Because you are a reality star, you're a bad girl on TV. We had to find out from a bad girl about a bad girl. We are pleased to have Natalie Nunn, who's gone on to become a successful entrepreneur and a mother and a wife. And she was an original bad girl on the original Bad Girls Club. Ron, would you escort her in, please?
Yes, Sean.
So bad girls can be wives, huh? That's interesting. She ended up being a wife to somebody. Who would wife a bad girl? Why do you think a bad girl is wife material? Am I putting too much into this whole bad girl thing? Is it just a marketing ploy? I think it's probably just a marketing ploy, but they earn that title for some reason. Okay? Now, if you're a glutton for punishment, which a lot of men are, you will marry a bad girl. You will marry a bad girl. And I'm not talking about, dang, she bad, like pretty. I'm talking about, dang, she bad, like attitude. Let's see what this bad girl veteran has to say.
We're so glad you're here.
Yes.
And to help us with this, and you were the original bad girl.
I was.
All right.
I was.
Can you relate to this case?
So, it's very overwhelming, you two. I hear you flying to Vegas. I hear you trying to move to Vegas. I hear the fight night. I hear it. Celebrity. Girl, I was the original bad girl.
Yeah.
When you have a good man in front of you, really trying, you need to bring it down a few notches. I am a bad girl at heart, but I am also an entrepreneur. I'm a mom. I am a wife of 5 years married now.
Ooh, girl,
and I'm
hopefully I can be like
I'm trying to tell you,
Lord,
okay?
God, please.
And I was America's favorite bad girl, okay? So
Ms.
Rudy.
Monet is saying that this is just part of being a celebrity, part of being a reality star, part of being a bad girl. That what she's doing is just part of that persona. And she's playing to her fan base.
Your fan
What's the
base is
problem
my
with that?
fan base.
I know.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you get away with some of this right now, cause I'm a bad girl and we look, girl. But look, you need to separate your real life from your work. You're treating him like a fan. Like, how are you not, why don't you wanna post him? Like, on the flip side of that, in the beginning, I did not post my husband either. And I can relate to that because there were times in the very beginning of my relationship, I was like, oh no, you're not about to mess with what I got going on because I don't know if I really want to be with you. You know, I'm not going to show the world who you are, and then now you're going to be on all these blogs that, you know, and now I got another count on my list.
That's exactly
like,
how
I
I
got
feel.
another guy I didn't date, and
That's
it
how I
didn't
feel,
work out.
And that's the
That's
issue.
exactly how I feel. I'm like,
That's the issue.
I don't know, just like he doesn't know if this is real, I'm trying to figure out if this is real, because if I'm not there yet, I cannot post you until I know for a fact.
And that's why we're here, to find out. Mr. Johnson, you brought a witness today, is that correct?
Yes.
You're not gonna post them until you know for a fact the dude is trying to move to Vegas to be with you. What else do you need? A ring? I mean, there's levels to this. Let's take steps first. Okay, you need to know if this is real. He's moving to Vegas. Other than a ring, that is about as best as he could do, for real. So you do need to dial that whole thing back, and the lady gave her some good advice. You treating him like a fan. You're treating him like a fan, and you're almost treating him like he's a groupie or something instead of your boyfriend. Your boyfriend, you should be proud of. Post him up. You know what I mean? Let him like his own pic on your page. You know? Let the world know. But she know her fans is ruthless and probably not going to be approve of him. So that tells me she care more about her character and her fan base than she do her dude, and he needs to take all of that into account. But let's go back in.
Yes.
Ma'am, would you stand to the podium? Would you state your name, please?
My name is Jennifer Williams.
Ms. Williams, what is your relationship to Mr. Johnson?
I'm his big cousin, but we have a brother-sister relationship. He tells me everything.
What do you know about this relationship?
It seems that Kiana has a problem with communication. He goes long periods of time without talking to her, and she wants to, anytime she sees him again, she wants to just pick right back up where they left off. It doesn't work like that. It seems very deceitful. She doesn't seem like somebody that he should trust at all. And for him to get up and make a big move like that, nobody in our family knows her. We don't know her. We don't know anything about her except.
So that's how important I am.
So,
How could we know you? How could we know you?
So, Miss
We
Williams,
do
hold
know.
on.
Hold on,
We
Miss
do
Monet.
know what we see on social media, him claiming her, and she liked the picture, yeah, like you would like any other picture that a fan will post of you.
So, Ms. Williams, you're concerned that your little brother or your cousin is getting ready to uproot his life,
Yeah,
spend all
being
this
taken for a
money,
ride.
and it may be for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Ms. Williams, thank you so much for your insight.
Mr. Johnson, you have concerns that whether you're getting a reality star, a bad girl, or someone that you can spend your life with.
Well, companion, correct.
Ms. Monet, have you been cheating?
No.
Are you dating anybody else?
No.
Are you sexually active with anybody else?
That's crazy. Like, no. Okay. Yeah.
That's what's at stake here.
And that's why this court gets to the truth.
Let's get to it.
The court would like to call Kendall Shull, licensed private investigator and former special agent to the FBI, to the courtroom. Ron, would you please escort Mr. Shull in?
Yes, Your Honor.
Get to some truth here, okay?
How are you, sir?
Great, Your Honor. Thank you.
We're glad you're here to help us get to the truth.
Glad to be here.
All right. You did a polygraph examination of Miss Monet, is that correct?
I did.
And you obviously have the results there.
I do, Your Honor.
Would you please state your credentials for the court, please?
I was privileged to enjoy a career as a special agent with the FBI in Washington, D.C. After completing a master's degree in polygraph, I became the chief of the entire FBI's polygraph program. After retirement, I moved to Knoxville, Tennessee, where I opened up Kendall Investigations, which is a private investigative and polygraph company.
Mr. Shull, just for the court record, about how many polygraphs have you done over your career?
Thousands.
All right.
Honor.
You asked Miss Monet during your 4th of July trip to Miami, did you have intercourse with another man? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being truthful.
You asked Miss Monet, since you began dating Mr. Johnson, have you had physical sexual contact with any other man? What was her response to that question?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
What?
Miss Monet, this man is wanting to move across country to be with you. If you want that to happen, now is the time for you to come clean.
I'm telling you, I've never had any sexual contact with anyone. I don't even know what that means. I'm like, sexual contact? Does that mean I've never had sex with anyone, never made out with anyone, none of that stuff? I mean, I had some strippers shake on me a little bit a few times, but like I never like had.
Yeah, let's pretend that we don't know what sexual contact means. That means possibly you going down on somebody, somebody going down on you. Kissing, grabbing parts of you or whatever the case may be, or you grabbing parts of him. A stripper, I'm not really buying that. It could be a stripper. No, don't pretend like you don't know what that means. And this guy is uprooting his life for you. So, I don't think she had, intercourse with nobody else, but I think she probably got a simp or something in the background who will, come over every now and then and probably, snack on the box, to be honest. I'm trying to say it without, being dinged on this YouTube channel, but you know what I'm saying. He'll snack on the box a little bit and do that, and she'll probably send him home after that. I don't know, but I always knew that this was probably going to be a bad idea. A celebrity, and plus you got a boyfriend who's out of the state, and it's pretty much a recipe for disaster. But let's go back in.
No, I'm being dead serious. I'm really shocked.
All right, Miss Monet, we've gotten the results. The question is, Mr. Johnson, are you going forward with this relationship? Are you moving to Las Vegas? And what are you going to do?
At this point, I had no clue after what I just heard, so.
Well, Mr. Johnson and Miss Monet, you all have got some issues clearly that you need to work out. If you all decide to move forward together, please take advantage of the counseling resources that we have here.
Okay.
I will tell you, you all need to learn to communicate. You all just talk. Nobody hears anything.
I tell all the time communication.
No. Listen, if you all are going to be together, you've got to figure that out. As we say in this court, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a good relationship. Court is adjourned.
Okay. So they look like they're working it out, and she's striving to be a good girlfriend. Maybe she's trying to be on the other chick level, the one that was on the stand, and try to have a kid and be a wife. Who knows? Look, long distance relationships are hard. Okay. They are hard. Yes, I've been in a long distance relationship before, so I know that they are hard. And sometimes, you need, a tune-up, maintenance done. So I wouldn't put it against her that she probably stepped out on him, while he was in Chicago, but I think once he moved to Vegas, I think it'll work itself out, and she needs to start posting him on her social media. Let the world know that that's your man. Anyway, what do y'all think about this? I'd like to see some of your comments. Am I off on something? Did I forget something? Put it in the comments. Hit the like, the share, and the subscribe. All right, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
What?
Miss Monet, this man is wanting to move across country to be with you. If you want that to happen, now is the time for you to come clean.
I'm telling you, I've never had any sexual contact with anyone. I don't even know what that means. I'm like, sexual contact? Does that mean I've never had sex with anyone, never made out with anyone, none of that stuff?